I'm a member of the State Assembly representing this district. We're here today to first and foremost mourn the losses of people in our community that tragically was struck, killed over the weekend by a drunken driver who took the lives of 4 victims and injured 9. The owner, Mr. Jen Kai Chan, he was only 37 years old. Police officer Emilia Ranhack, 30 years old, of Deer Park. And we lost 2 workers from Flushing, this neighborhood that we represent right here. Yang Shu, she was 41 years old. Maisie Zhang, she was 50 years old. We're here joined by the family members, brother and sister of the owner, the co-owner, who is in ICU right now. She is stable in communicating, and they are the parents. She's the mother of 2 young children that we are, as a community, have come together to support and to make sure we send the strongest message possible that we want to hold this person who was reckless and should not have been anywhere near a vehicle, fully accountable for what he did to this family and to others over the weekend. The family is there obviously going through a lot, and we're joined by elected officials, my colleagues from the federal, state, and local level to navigate through this for the family and do whatever it's required to make them whole and support them as much as possible. Some of the family members are abroad. They need expedited visas to come here to be with the family. Our local electeds are working with that as a problem as well. But there'll be a number of other issues that we will be working together, along with Harriet Lowe, the president of the Tianjin Chamber of Commerce, who was there from the beginning to support this family. Thanking Harriet as well. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Congresswoman Grace Meng to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much to Assembly Member Kim and your office for setting this up and for convening us today on this really tragic occasion. And I wish that we could all gather under better circumstances. We are here today partly to mourn the death of these 4 people who were killed in this terrible accident. Our hearts ache for their loved ones whose lives will never be the same, all because a reckless driver who was intoxicated decided to get behind the wheel. We call for justice to be served in this case and hope that the person responsible will be fully held accountable. I know that the family members are asking why did this happen, and why are their lives being turned upside down. And while we cannot do much right now to stop the pain, we wanted to at least gather as a community at large and as their local representatives to show them that we are with them and behind them during this difficult time, and so are the people of Queens, Long Island, and New York State. And we will continue to work with Assemblymember Kim and my colleagues in government to do whatever we can to help them. My office is working with the United States Department of State to help family members who may need a visa to come to the United States so that they could assist the families and to help with the funeral and burial, and to help them get through the suffering that they are experiencing. Several of those who worked at the nail salon were our constituents, and we extend our deepest condolences to their families. I also want to especially acknowledge the officer who was killed from the 102nd Precinct. I represent parts of the 102nd Precinct confined area as well, and I know that losing a member of the NYPD has been especially heartbreaking for the officer's family and her husband, who, as you probably know, works at that same precinct, and they were just recently married. So just wanted to be here today with Assemblymember Kim and our community leaders and electeds to show support, and that we will stand with the families and to assist them however we can. Thank you, Ron.
Senator John Liu.
Thanks, Assemblyman. It's hard to talk about it too much, so I'm not going to be saying so much. Just, I think we were all shocked when we saw the news. A vehicle plowing into a small business filled with people, killing 4 people, and severely injuring 9 others. I mean, this is an unspeakable act. And we are here to stand with the family, the brother and sister of the co-owner, as well as other family members. We want to thank our community leader, Harriet, who brought this to the fore immediately. This is an unspeakable crime that has been committed. And we need them to throw the book at this selfish bastard who in one action selfishly, criminally, and recklessly destroyed the lives of so many families, including one of our New York's finest. We've got to throw the book at this guy and put him away forever.
Yeah, thank you.
Councilmember Sanjarong.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Sandra on this district. This is tough. This is really tough. Just being here, I'm here to extend my deepest condolences to the families of those who lost their lives, and to wish your family a speedy discovery. We're just having a conversation about the children, and this is really just terrible. I want to thank someone for bringing all of us together. I want you to know you have the entire community here behind you. But I also want to add that, driving while under the influence is serious. I don't think it's something that we take seriously, but obviously we see what happens when you're not a responsible driver behind the wheels. It's something I hope going forward that as elected officials in the community that, we do a good job strengthening these laws against people who are just reckless drivers.
Thank you, Councilmember. Next, we're going to have Harriet introduce Stephen and Vicky.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you everyone for being here. This is Hawaii Nails Vicky Chen and Stephen Chen. They are the owner's brother and sister. So I let Stephen to say something.
Hi everyone. First, I want to thank you all the people behind me, for the official and then all the people. And I can't believe this happened to my brother. He is such a nice person, and we just had the Father's Day celebration party. Not long ago, we both singing and drinking together. We record a video, and then we have such a happy family. Now it's all cursed. I still cannot believe. Sometimes I have a bad dream, and then I hope this is the nightmare when I wake up, and it is, everything is not real. I couldn't sleep. I switched this nightmare. And I can't believe it's true. My father. We call almost every single day. My brother is a very, very handy man. Whenever I have an issue fixing something, he's always the first person I have to call. He's such a nice person. He brought a lot of happiness to our family and also to all the friends. Today, I want to make a statement. So our family want to hold the attacker fully accountable. We ask for no bail and make sure he pays for what he did. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you again for everybody behind me. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
I want to acknowledge Peter Yu, the president of the Chinese Nail Salon Association of East Asia, Chen Jingrong, the president of the Fujian Fushan Association. Thank you for joining us today. This hits us so hard because this is all stuff that we can relate to as a community. My family ran a nail salon for 10 years. My aunt came here 40 years ago as a worker, working in a nail salon, just grinding away, saving a few dollars, and then she eventually became an owner. But the owners are actually workers themselves. This is a story of Flushing. This is a story of immigrants. And in one fatal night, everything was taken away. I mean, this is such a tragedy. I mean, we had an NYPD officer that we trust to protect us, small business owners, immigrants following the American dream, all taken away by a reckless driver. So the system in Suffolk County and everyone has to hold this person accountable and send the strongest message possible to say, not in this state, not in this county, not in this state, we'll never have to experience this again. With that, we'll open it up for any questions.
Would Vicky want to say a couple of words, Vicky?
I'll speak for my sister.
说中文，说中文。
She can translate. Can I translate? Okay.
可以说中文。
我现在不知道用什么语言来表达我现在此刻的心情。
There's no word you can express.
Okay.
Especially no word.
And you are brother and sister of Weijun or Jen
Stephen. Jian is my younger
Yeah.
brother.
Okay.
他是我一个小弟
The youngest brother.
I see.
，Yeah，我们很好
Yeah, we're very close. We celebrate all the party together.
，Yeah，我们经常有那个 family
Family
party，
We always
每个父亲节、母亲节，
Father's Day, Mother's Day,
Yes,
Father's birthday.
birthday，还有那个6月，我们都在一起。
Yeah, we're all gathering together.
然后礼拜四我还跟他在一起，晚上我还跟他在一起吃饭。
Yeah, on Thursday, we have dinner with my brother.
然后第二天我有个客人打电话给我，跟我说我弟弟发生事情，我都
And the
没
next
办
day,
法接受。
there was a customer called my sister that my brother passed away, and I can't believe it.
然后
Did your brother live in Flushing?
He used to live in Russia. Right now, just one house in Bayside.
How is your sister-in-law, his wife, doing? She's in the hospital now?
She's
He is in the ICU.
She's in ICU.
Yeah，挺严重的，一直那个在做手术嘛。
But there is a surgery.
Yeah，然后2个小孩子还很小嘛，
We have 2 young kids.
所以我都没办法想象。
5 and 10, right?
Yeah, 5 and 10.
5 and 10.
5 and 10.
Boy, girl.
Boy is 5.
5-year boy and 10-year girl.
How long has the family owned the
现在的
salon?
刚买的房。
有10几年了。
好好，
More than
现在
10 years.
然后我希望法律能
We hope
公正、公
the
平。
law can be just.
严惩这个就是对我来说，他就是一个恐怖分
And
子。
punish this
他夺取了
attacker.
我弟弟的生命，
For
还有
us, he's a terrorist.
其他一共4个人的生命，我觉得
The 4 people died in this tragic event.
Who's
And then-
caring for the children?
我朋友，my friend，
And the family. Friend and family.
And how are they doing? Your fathers?
Like,
他们太小。
yeah, the 10 years old know about this, and the 5 years old we still doesn't want him to know about this.
Yeah. 我只是听说今天有那个法庭有审，有那个。
Yeah, today the detectives call us and they're gonna have the
我
arrangement.
希望他不要保释出来，永远待在里面，不要再出来去害别人了，
Yeah,
因
we
为他
hope
太
that
危险了。
the judge will not give him bail. He's gonna in the custody, in the jail forever. Not able to come out.
Your brother and sister-in-law, did they come here from China? Are they immigrants? Both immigrants
Yes.
from China.
所以我希望大家一起呼吁一下，就是抵制这种不好的事情在发生。我们要保证每一个区域都要安全。
We hope this will never happen again, and everybody be safe. Won't have this DWI again.
How did your brother get into the nail salon business?
小黄在那边工作多久了？
But I think we just want the purpose of this was just to hope that to give the message to the
他怎么
judge.
加入这个生意？
是我弟弟，他之前就是他是刚来嘛，刚来美国，然后那个，因为他是我弟弟。
So basically, my
Yeah,
father,
family.
family business. So he joined my sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Harriet Low, I'm the president of Federation of Chinese American Associations. Also, I'm a very close friend with Vicky and who died 2 days ago, the owner, Chen. We are very close friends. Also, that I have a very close restaurant in Deer Park too. That's why at the first time I heard about this news, and I went to from Flushing to the Deer Park. So I saw over there is very mess, and the firemen and all the police department, they were working with me a few hours to take out the body. So all the family, I saw the other one, the Jenny Xu is another person who killed, and she's from Shanghai. Her father is here. Her father now is went to the court to help over there. So they're both very sad. And I spoke with another person who is a nail specialist. Her name is Anna Zhang. Her husband is also supposed to come here, but is also went to the court. So because today is a very special, very important day here and there. I feel very sorry to have this kind of accident. I think this is not the normal, like a drunk driver. I hope the detector can make it that this thing is very clear, to tell everybody the real truth. And because I have my restaurant is very close there, so everybody's scared now. These things happen again. So I'm working now trying to help the Renjun. It's another, there's the owner's wife. She's in the ICU. I work for her emergency visa appointment right now. So hope her parents can come here right away and to taking care of 2 kids and to help because the doctor says not only quickly can getting better, maybe 1 or 2 years later.
What are her injuries? It's gonna take-
I don't know, but you can get from the hospital. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
We just asked that the siblings' name be spelled.
Stephen and Vicky
We just need it
Chen,
spelled.
C-H-E-N, Stephen, S-T-A-V-N, and Vicky,
VICK.
C-K-Y,
VKY, right, okay.
C-H-E-N. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.